After 5 seasons playing in Carson, the Chargers have a new home, and it's the beautiful new SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California.
Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Atlanta Falcons and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And this is incomplete. The intended target, Saquon Barkley, and it's 3rd and short.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Prescott, escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Now Prescott. Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Great effort by Derwin James on the stop. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. From the shotgun, Ryan. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive.
Number 89.
But instead, 3rd down.
Kenneth Murray on the coverage.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Ryan. Trying the out route, incomplete. And Smith. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. They'll run on 1st down. Cottrell. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
And it won't be close to a first down as as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Sort of interesting going with a draw play there. Do you like that call?
I don't, but it would be a lot more powerful coming from me if I'd said it before the play actually happened, if I'd first guessed it. But look, a draw on that.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Brian Hill, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have taken the early lead.
That's a really nice play concept there. Bootleg him out to the right. They're going to move the pocket and try and keep the rush away from him. I love that he was able to throw back against the grain a little bit and find a receiver cutting from the backside of the formation across the middle.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
27-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
The 32-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
out of the shotgun. They run with Barkley. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
This is Barkley. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott buying time to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away but could not.
A loss of 12 brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long for Prescott. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Adrian Colbert, he was right there in coverage.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Oh, it's intercepted. He's trying to give it to Ridley. It's by the rookie linebacker, Kenneth Murray. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Forced out to his left. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Falcons 7, Chargers nothing.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a 1st down at the Falcons' 13-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
10 at the 13-yard line.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Flush to his right. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Prescott on 3rd and 2. Dancing to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
So give them the first down. First and goal after a pickup of 4, and the decision to go for it pays off. Of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Call it no gain, and it's going to be second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
They'll try with McKinnon, and he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Jerick McKinnon, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
That's good.
Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for and taken. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin first and 10. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. Past the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Russell Gage, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
At their own 23-yard line.
4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. A first down throw for Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. He's got a man, complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Cooper Kupp, 77 yards. And the Chargers are an extra point away from moving out in front.
For the extra point.
And this puts them on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
Chargers 14. Falcons 13.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. On first down, Cottrell. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. Here's a second and 2 now from the 33.
Brings up second and 2.
Play action. It's Ryan. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Uchenna and Nwosu got the sack there. So the sack pushes him back, and now third and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Operating from the gun. Ryan, open receiver. That's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
First down.
From the gun, Ryan. Short throw underneath to Hurst. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Operating from the gun. Ryan to the right side and complete to Hurst. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 7 yards there and a first down. Again, Ryan. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta. Ryan will throw again. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Ryan going back to Moore. This time he's got him complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. To throw again is Ryan. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Lewis.
Oh, man, partner, this is something cornerbacks love to do, and that's outthink a quarterback. If you get a sense that they're going to throw a quick out route or a quick hitch, you can just lay back an extra yard or two, but then really put your foot in the turf and drive on the football. And here I think he baited the quarterback into the throw and made it pay off.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. On play action, Prescott. They'll roll him out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Saquon Barkley. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. First down, Prescott. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and...
Prescott from the gun. He's got his 6'5 receiver. That's Tim Patrick. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. On 1st and 10, Prescott escaping the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off near the 29. To the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Wisnowski set to kick off.
The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
26-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Cottrell. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First down.
They'll run on first down. Cottrell. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They've done a nice job.
And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. 30, the 20, 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
On second down now, Barkley. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. That losing the 3rd down, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Steps away to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. 3rd quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. To the air again, Prescott. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. He's picked off at his own 46. There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons.
As more and more up-tempo football creeps into the NFL game, some coaches don't think time of possession matters anymore. I believe we found one of them.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Falcons 33, Chargers 16.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Charger drive about to get going. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Flush to his right. Hunter Henry brings it in. And they've got
midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
Off the play fake, Prescott. They'll buy some time right. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On second down, Barkley. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down. Rolling to his right.
Prescott, his third interception.
Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but the same...
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Falcons. DJ Moore with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Makes the score Falcons 40, Chargers 16. Younghoe Koo.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19.
The Charger drive about to get going. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play call. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 16.
The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault.
The guy's man complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
To number 89.
Matt Ryan connecting on his 4th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Falcons add on.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and in fact we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. On third down, Barkley. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott, eluding the pressure right. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the
control of the football in great field position. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And they run with the former All-Pro, Todd Gurley, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now 2nd and 11 from the 32. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And good pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff him behind the line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. He's going to look deep for more. And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
At their own 1-yard line.
They begin with a run by Barkley. And he's got some space here. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 99 yards. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. So here now is Prescott as his guys will go for the 2-point conversion. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they take on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Chargers 24.
And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. He's going to look deep for more. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Touchdown pass. Far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Charger drive about to get going. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
Play action now. Prescott sliding out of the pocket. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the run, it's Barkley. And shutting him off, now open field. He's at the 30. 10. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
To throw is Prescott. They'll roll him out right. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
Chargers 32.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time.
And that will be taken in by Ridley for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
61, Chargers 32. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Their own 19-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And he's got room. The 30, 20. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. And that'll cut the lead down to 22.
Good. Makes the score Falcons 61, Chargers 39. Mitch Wishnowsky set to
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And Hall not going to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 35. It's a big play there for Atlanta. And even 40 yards. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action with Ryan. And his throw's going to be incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons will extend their lead. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Makes the score Falcons 68, Chargers 39. Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. A first down carry for Barkley. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
10 more yards. The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. On first down, Barkley. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Brings up second and 13.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he gets it down to the 32.
Saquon Barkley, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Adrian Culver.
Third and short yardage. Prescott. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll run forward with Barkley. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Derwin James with a pick.
Ryan's pass.
Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Barkley. And he is going to be stopped here for no gain, and that is going to be the final play of this football game.
Chargers 39.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Atlanta, they move back over 500 at 7-6. And they will head home next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, it's a potentially fatal blow to their playoff chances as they drop to 6-7 on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
chains. I got